So a look at our starters for the Knicks. On the perimeter, Amon Shumpert and Carmelo Anthony. Stoudemire out there with Dallenberg, and it's the captain in at the point. And for the Magic, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Payton in at the point guard position.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exits.
It'll be the
Stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many
that kind of a contest tonight.
unloads from 13. Jump shot is good that time.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively,
Some information for us, Doris.
Kev, Derek Fisher and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said it's certainly a test for them, defending one of the league's most dangerous offenses. He told me it's not a matter of shutting them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, communicate, and try to take away the easy stuff, we'll give ourselves a chance. Kevin, we'll see how they look out there.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report, and Coach is playing here tonight.
You're going to have to absorb some body blows if you want to come out on top.
Count the bucket.
great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
For the New York Knicks,
And with team value skyrocketing, the Knicks came in at around $1.5 billion. That's a B, billion. Not trying.
United States, they go out of their way to attract the big stars to the games. Courtside seats for the top names. That helps give the Knicks
Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Knicks. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference. Shumpert passes to the captain. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. The captain's got 13.
And at the offense,
Possible, partner.
it's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Shots today.
The shot by Harkless, no good. The Knicks have gone 7 of 11. Here's the captain for 3. Outlaw. That's good. Outlaw's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period.
Chance point. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
And he gets it to go. Quarter. Anthony with the defensive effort. Here's Huffman. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
We've seen them bearing their fifth. An elementary shot. He looked a little nervous on that release.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. Stoudemire's checked in for New York. The Knicks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Well, you got to like the
Second chance shot. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 3rd assist.
They gave him a wide open look there.
And keeping us updated from the side. Now the feed to Bargnani. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, you take a look at video reviews in the NBA and even across all sports.
Views, the complaint has been how long they take. You want to keep the energy and the momentum of the game going.
Well, the NBA knows about this. Off a poor first quarter shooting effort. It's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Knicks.
Unlike some of the other team statistics, there are.
And so we conclude the first half. Knicks lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the... All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Some fantastic numbers here for the captain. He got 32 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
No, he's helping their cause, finding some easy points through penetration and attacking the defense.
Oladipo and Harkless to the captain. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He had 43 points and he tallied those points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
I thought we might see a little defensive adjustment at halftime, but the fast break continues to be effective.
Another part of their game is...
This is to Shumpert. Pass to the captain. And good on the basket. Book it. The captain's got 41.
He has not lost his job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside. He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Payton drives in. Stoudemire with the defensive effort.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
The score now all even. The captain's got 45 points. A terrific game so far. And New York, looking at who they've got. Huffman, he's in at point guard. Mello is the 4 with Gallenberg at the 5. Amon Shumpert is out there with Earl. And that one's... We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. The feather touch on the finger roll. Clock is at 3. The captain lets it fly. And he connects with the jumper. Now here's Payton. And here's Green outside. The Magic again can sometimes
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these 2 teams locked in such a close game. And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Magic leading by 4. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
Floats one up. It's rebounded by New York. Gallenberg's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Shumpert. Soft touch off the glass. And then, missed it. And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
52 points tonight. With all the scoring you had, does it feel empty given you came out on the losing end?
See, this is something that I've never really understood, man. People talk about empty stats, but I don't really get what that means. It's not like you score a bucket and the points never go up on the board or something. All points count the same. It's like you see a guy putting up numbers but want to criticize him anyway, so you come up with terms like empty stats when it's really the term that's empty. You feel me?
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the Knicks come into town for this one. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Our starting lineup to look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting 5 for both teams. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Amari Stoudemire.
And one of the plays we're going to see with...
I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Here's the captain. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. The captain's got his first bucket. And he jams it with authority. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how...
Now the pass to the captain. Releases. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for the captain.
You pay for those defensive lapses. Kevin will see if they can stay the course and get another win.
Okay, Doris, so Steve and Clark, what will you guys be looking for overall, defensively from this team, given they're facing such terrific shooters tonight?
Well, it's going to take tremendous energy, so I would look for them to go fairly deep into their bench.
Yeah, I like that thought, Steve. Really, it gives you
58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the shot's good from the captain.
He's simply a machine.
Game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
They came out flat that night and could never really get it going. Not their best effort for sure.
And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. The Hawks up
long range as well, so that's why he's got a career scoring average of around 25 a game.
Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side in the game.
And the question for Carmelo Anthony is a hard one to answer. When will he win that first title? He might not. There's no guarantees that just because you're a great player that's going to win an NBA title. He was the third pick in 2003. He is the only player among those top 5 picks yet to win a ring. I'm sure it's a motivating factor, but it takes more than motivation to win one of those rings.
Teague left side into Wallace, and Stoudemire with the block. Here's Huffman, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
Solid from there.
The shot's good from the captain.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Aldridge, the pass to the captain. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the
lead. Pass to the captain. And again, it's New York.
Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carry his team to the win.
Outside jumper. He passes to the captain. And again, New York with the triple.
He is setting this place on fire.
Now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at New York. Unless they completely...
shortly after college, Budenholzer actually took over as the video coordinator for the Spurs, and that's where his career took off. He ended up spending 19 seasons.
Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, the captain in their last game against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He had 52 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Pass to the captain. Here's the three. Count the bucket. And it's a 5-point Knicks lead. Let's look at the energy covered by Brewer. Feeds to Hardaway. A three-pointer is right on target. Hardaway's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the second. Outside Hardaway. Here's Huffman. The putback. The basket falls. That's going to be a blocking call.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple from Smith.
They've taken advantage of some bad blockouts or no blockouts. And then the long offensive rebounds, those have been converted into second chances here in the second quarter. If they could end every possession
bucket of the night.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch.
Continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
And he gets it to go.
Little touch of class there.
Slated Cam on it.
And so we conclude the first half. Knicks lead by 7. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Just absolute domination in this one for the captain. He's got 33 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half. Out on the wings, it's the feisty pair of Mello and Shumpert. Stoudemire out there with Dallenberg, and it's the captain in at the 1. Back to Stoudemire, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You know, the defense that time, I mean, he can stop on a dime and knock it down, and he's got the full arsenal offensively.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks, a team that looks to spread the floor with shooting. Coach Mike Budenholzer said, we don't want to just be a three-point shooting team. We want to get to
the screen on Milson. Here's Huffman. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 37 points for the captain.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medals.
And before you now are the rookies on a roll. The hottest shooters in the last 10 games. Well, you look at the captain. So solid around the basket. Currently third in the league. And Shumpert kicks to Stoudemire. The baseline J. And he gets it to go. Stoudemire's got 8 points. Atlanta with the ball. 8-point game. Millsap sets the pick for T. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The captain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dallenberg with the screen on Millsap. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And now a moment here to take a look at some of the stats for Carmelo Anthony.
Stoudemire's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The shot's good from the captain.
It's paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
And it's good.
And he's performing at such a high level.
The Knicks rebound. Away to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity.
11 while he was at Old Dominion. I tell you what, his athleticism and the length he has really makes him a problem defensively.
Here's Huffman. Here's Calderon. That's good. 43 points in the game. Shoots from 8. Outlaw. There's the triple. That drops. And now a 4-point Knicks lead.
Changes we've seen so far.
And here's Outlaw from the arc. The shot's good from the captain. The captain's got 45 points. Now here's T. From half court. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. New York ahead. They lead by 1.
I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
On the wing, Shumpert. The feed to Stoudemire. Back to Shumpert. Leads him in there. Shot clock at 6. That's good. The captain's got 47 points.
Great assist there. Let it.
Corver takes a 3. And another shot.
Well, if you get the ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
It's a point. The defense stood tall there.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
You put up 47 points. Can you take any positives from your breakout performance, even in this kind of a loss?
There were some positives, but really, this isn't a game we'll want to dwell on too much. We had a lot of chances out there to execute and take control, but we just couldn't get it done when we needed to. It's definitely something we'll need to address for next game. That's really all I can say.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, the captain.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
So for the Pistons in this matchup, they got to be feeling pretty good as they won that last outing against the Knicks. That one gave them some daylight in the season series. They lead 2-1 coming into this one.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And that one's on target from the wing. The captain's got the first point.
Pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I like the offensive awareness.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The captain, he's guarded by Jenner. That's good. And it's 8 points for the captain. Here's Huffman. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night. With one game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look in the East. Taking a look at New York. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in. Good we go. The Pistons fast break. It's rebounded by New York.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've shot the ball well all season long from the free throw line, about 81%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Detroit.
It hasn't affected them too much.
The pass to the captain. Launches a 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Hey, Monroe, not an explosive leaper or big-time shot blocker, Steve, but he moved Anthony with the defensive effort.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
The shot's good from the captain.
Great move to the hoop. And
hey, guys, the captain in their last game against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He ended with 47 points and added 7 rebounds to go with his scoring. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
But let's just say he was really good.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now. But he's finally got his first three-pointer of the year.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench.
And now,
Apple, the light of New York City reflecting off the East River as we return.
It's been a good one for the captain. He has 17.
After tearing it up in your last game, things really seem to go the other way tonight. Anything in particular you can point to that would explain the lackluster performance?
I felt pretty good going into the game tonight, especially after the way I played in the last one, but I don't know. Right out of the gate, things seemed like they weren't going to go my way. I usually figure it's just one of those nights, and especially since I did okay in the previous game. So I got to think I'll bounce right back again. It's not often I have 2 bad games in a row.